Hello, everyone. It's Amber Carlton with Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Premier Properties. Just coming at you to give you your November absorption rates, market update for Fargo Moorhead area. West Fargo counts, of course, and any little surrounding areas nearby. So I've been looking at the numbers and a few things have changed. So this will be a good one. Nothing too crazy. It's going to be pretty short and sweet today, which is great with Thanksgiving being tomorrow. I hope you all have a wonderful turkey day wherever you happen to be. Probably not quite as festive as usual, but hopefully you get to enjoy it. So when we talk absorption rates, I know I say this every time, but just in case we have new listeners, what we're talking about is the amount of months it would take for us to clearance out all of the active listings we have in any specific price point. So if it's 120 and under or 140 to 160, that's how we can come up with a range and really pinpoint what's happening in our market. This is the metro combined. We can break that down. So if there's something else that you want more details on, reach out and we can target that down. I have a little dog and this is alive. Her name is Daisy and she is about to just hop in front of the computer right now. So if you guys see her, she's fine. Anyways, so here's what we have. I'm going to pull up our October absorption rates and go over this a little bit to talk about the changes. So we've gone up in price point by $2,500 in 1 month. That's outstanding. We have dropped down in agent days on market and average days on market. Each category dropped 1 day. That's awesome too. Now, when we get into the specific categories a little bit more, you can see it stayed the same for 120 and under. We actually ticked up a month for the 120 to 140 range. We stayed the same, and we dropped down a month in the 180 to 200 range, and I'll come back and talk about that in a minute. We then stayed the same all the way down, and you guys, these are outstanding absorption rates for $350,000 plus all the way into our luxury market, which is $500,000 and more, to see 3 months, 4 months, 3 months. That's it. On the market right now, that's amazing. So if you have a higher priced home and you're looking to make a move, now is the time, especially with Q4 changes coming up. Some of those bigger companies like might be Sanford, Microsoft, Aldeveron. It's all going to vary company to company, but bigger companies are going to be making their moves. So those higher end homes, now's the time to sell them if you want to make a move. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Put it in the chat. I can see what you're doing. So I'd be happy to answer those. Or if you have questions after this, just leave it in the comments, even if it's on YouTube. I see those and I would be happy to answer any questions you have. So now we're going to come down. The last thing I want to touch on is our luxury market did drop down 1 more month. So instead of 8 months on market, we're only at 7 months. A neutral market, you guys, is 6 months. Anything under 6 months is a seller's market. And that makes sense because there's very few homes, lots of people wanting to buy. Anything over 6 months, now we are into a buyer's market. There's all kinds of homes. There's not very many people looking to buy. So that kind of breaks that down for you. But 7 months, that's barely buyer's market. This time last year, we had 18 months worth of absorption rates. This year is the first year since I've been back, so for 5 years, that I've seen it under 10 months. So really good time if you're in that luxury market thinking about making a move, reach out, let me know if you have questions, or talk to your realtor and consider doing it now. If you're happy where you're at, refinance. Interest rates are amazing. So here we go. Last little thing I want to talk to you about is that 180 to 200,000. We are down to 1 month worth of inventory on that. And one other thing I want to point out too is if you look at how many active listings there are for that 200 to 250,000, there's 136 listings out there. You drop down to 180 to 200, there's only 44. So if you are maybe at 202 and not selling, might be a good idea to drop your price just a smidge. You're going to have a whole new pool of buyers. If you are at, thinking that your house is going to go for 189, 198, maybe 200 even, this is a great time to sell. There's nothing out there really. There's only 44 homes in all of our market right now to get. So those are the things to keep in mind. If you have questions, let me know. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. Once a month, I do these. So that will wrap that up. If you would like to, let me get that out of here. If you would like to follow me on other social media sources, this is how you do so. The vast majority are amber.realtor, as is my website. That just got a new refresh this week, so go check that out. Reach out, direct message me, text, anything you need, and I am happy to answer all of your questions. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Take care.